Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. You join us back on the fantastic Kinzigtalbahn, and we're going to be driving the Expert 101 cab car, or at least the cab car end of I think it's like the Steuerwagen or something like that it's called. But yeah, we're going to be driving this over to Frankfurt, Maine. Now it has been a long time since I've driven this, and I even thought it was broken for a little while within Train Sim World 5, but it would seem that the expert mode setting, which is here, was set to off, so every time I tried to play I didn't have the safety system. So I was like, well, hang on, is that like a fault? Are they broken or something? So yeah, make sure you've got that set to on if you want the safety systems. For some reason it had gone to off, so I didn't have any of that, which was annoying. Hang on, hopefully I just haven't locked. No, hang on. Unlock the doors. Yeah, release. Hopefully they don't close. Good. Right, let's get everything set up. So let's do the ZDE data. So it doesn't seem to change. At least I don't think it changes often. But our train length would be 23 as we're 230. Max speed of this train is 200. That always seems to be 18, and this always seems to be 9. So let's do that. I mean, it always seems to work fine, so let's send that. Cool. Right, that's sent in. We also would like, probably a good idea to get the windshield heating in, as on this train the window will frost up. It doesn't look as good from this end as it does on the 101, but it's still pretty cool. Right, set that to forward. There we go. Electric train supply, we'll set that to start. And then we can get all of our passenger lights on, etc. Set that to headlights reduced. Instrument lights on, I suppose, and the brake key, which we'll set to unlocked. And then finally GSMR. So ZD, our train number is 2226, so 2226. We'll enter that, and that's our number. And all of the other information is actually already correct. So TF1 leading loco, and we are DB Fernwerk. So we can send that in by pressing 5. Which sort of gets it, there you go, that's all done. Right, so now we are ready to go. Now I can't remember how this works, the photo. I can't remember if it's some sort of like tap up system. Yeah, it's been a while since I've driven the cab car end. So let's get the doors shut. And basically just hope for the best. Right, Frankfurt's the next stop, so we're fast. Oh, it is, yeah, it's like you sort of hold it and then, yeah, throttle up. Okay. Probably end up blowing it up in some way. Alright, throttle up. I said it's been a while since I've driven this. There we go, PZB's coming alright, which we will release ourselves from PZB. Well, that seems to be okay at the moment. We are accelerating at a fairly nice pace. And the train seems to be happy with it as well, so even better. We're going about 30 now, 30 kilometers an hour. Probably can't be much quicker than that over those points. Cool, so far, so good. I can't remember if there's any neutral sections on here as well. Or at least where we're sort of heading to. Bit of see-through there as well. Right, let's get it up just a little bit. Just being quite gentle with it at the moment. I don't want to sort of completely kill the loco. Oh, wait, there's no magnet for that signal. Okay. So I'm just staying at 40 for now, so that's off. Just coast it along. As we climb out of Hanau, and we go up. I think we go over a bridge, don't we? River bridge, which comes up. Green over yellow, so that's sort of 40, 45. Still no magnet for it though. Unless that's not lighting up, but unlikely. Cool. There we go, look at that. Proper smart looking into the train. And then on the back, obviously, you've got the actual 101 with its windows frosted up, I think. Yeah, alright, there we go, don't panic. Well, I panicked a bit there. Almost missed that. But yeah, this is, I think it is the Steuerwagen. End of, well, the sort of Expert 101 DLC. As you get this, and then, well, the 101. Right up to 110. So I'm going to sort of get that up. Again, if we do anything silly, it's been ages, alright? It's up to 110. That's accelerating quite nicely. And we've not driven this train on this route before. I think even the sort of Dovetail Gamers 101 we've not driven on here. But it has a whole separate timetable, but it's quite weird. If I remember at the end, I'll show you. Because I don't think you can drive the 114. I think it takes away quite a few trains. Yeah, we'll have a look. There's a Flix train. Don't see many of those, but there it is. Cool. Right, let's oh, up to 130. Okay, even better. Let's get that up. So I think it's about 20 minutes over to Frankfurt. Right, can we get it into that mode? Let's see if that. There we go, it's going up quite nicely. We don't want to sort of overdo it though. And then up to 160, 100 miles an hour. It's not really going up though, is it really? It's not liking it. Oh no, we are going up. No, we are. We're going up fairly quick actually now. There we go. So the only route we've actually driven this one on, I would say, is probably, I don't think we've driven the cab car on Bremen-Oldenburg. If I don't think you even can on there. So Salzburg-Rosenheim, that's the upper route you can run this on. Which is fabulous. Almost going at 100 miles an hour. I probably could have got it up there. Let's go full whack. Break the train in some way, because you can get random faults on here as well, which yeah, makes it interesting. Right, let's set that to off, as we are now at 100 miles an hour, or close enough to 100 miles an hour. I want to get a flyby shot, but then I think there is. Let's get a flyby shot. I bet Seafood will go off now. Something will go off. Hopefully we'll be able to hear it. Hopefully. Let's get a little shot there of us going by. There it goes. Oh, there's a IC1 as well. Almost a double flyby shot. Hey! Oh no, we had... It went all blurry there for a second. Which is why we don't play this route much. It's a really, really good route. Like, it's an incredible route, this one. In some ways it's better than the West Coast Mainline South in terms of how much I enjoy it. But there's a massive issue, a huge issue on this route, and that is a memory leak issue. So quite a lot of trains, as you're going along, all of the textures will just go blurry. But that hasn't been sorted yet, sadly. So it's a really, really, really good route, but that just completely just, well, makes it, you know, like, do I want to play it? The journey of this route is, wow, it's good. There's the Deutsche Bahn Vectron, which is one of the trains which comes with the route. Nice addition. I mean, you get 2 Vectrons for this route, but with the deluxe edition. You get the Flixtrain Vectron, which we saw passing us back there, and the Deutsche Bahn Vectron, which is very smart. I think we've only driven it like once or twice. And the 423, which is down there, and the ICET. So coming up on Offenbach, let's get a little shot of the train. Nice. That's by TSG as well. So from the team who are developing the Mittenwaldbahn, they developed this train as well. And that is a bit blurry like that. What's going on? Get a few more shots. Doesn't look that exciting, does it, from this end? Just like, oh yeah, the cab car. Right, we got a warning for as 150. But we're already going at 140, so that's fine. Well, I think it comes down to 130 as well. Or was it 110? It does drop by Offenbach, which we are quite quickly approaching. So we'll sort of coast. Oh, there we go, 110. Yeah. Right, let's pop that down. Oh, that was like a touch of braking and it's slammed it on. This is Offenbach. Let's also hope the game doesn't crash coming into Frankfurt. Fingers crossed. I got about 100 kilometers an hour. Yeah, will we see any 114s though? Yeah, once we're finished, we'll come out and I'll show you the services you get on the sort of the expert 101 timetable. It does look like it's slimmed down in some way, which is a bit like, oh, that's no good. Well, there's an ICET. Cool. And we can speed back up to 150. So let's start getting that up now. See if get another flyby shot. Flyby shot for good luck as we go into Frankfurt. I know the horn sticks around as well. Good audio on it. Ah, look, it's gone blurry. Hey. Well, I think that was more just a loading thing. And almost back up to 150. See the Frankfurt skyline there. Looking good. Let's do that. There's a 423. And that's gone blurry there. So we're on the approach to Frankfurt South, and then from there the speed does quite rapidly decrease as you come around the corner into, well, Frankfurt Main. And that is a pretty nasty signal, that is. Basically means we need to stop very quickly. Hope that's not the red, no. Got to slow down very quickly. Brake's got a drag there as well. Warning for a 100. Yeah, whenever you see a yellow, it's like, whoa, slam the brakes on. So if you're going at 150 as well. I mean, what's that, 90 miles an hour or so? And we have got the 500 hertz, which means we are close to the red light, which is literally just there. What's in the way? That'll stop us on the gradient as well. Oh, there we go. As soon as we basically come to a stop, in fact, yeah, now it changes. A freight train, I think, as well. Okay, and we're on a hill now as well. That doesn't help. Oh, is that going to sort of start running it up? Are we doing it? Are you going? Do you want to go, train? Hopefully we won't knackered it. Okay. There we go. Right, so it's doing something. There we go. It always just as you come to a stop. That he goes to green. See, if we were in the 101 end, I probably would have just tried to continue there. But in the cab car, where you've got this sort of tap system, it's a bit more finicky. So it's just easier to come to a stop and then go again. And so sort of trying to fight with the train. See that? Now we can't go above 25 until we're past the next signal. So we've got to be quite careful with that actually. Which we should then lose the 500 hertz magnet. There you go. Cool, so now we can go up to line speed, which was coming down to 100. But yeah, that's a pretty sneaky signal. You've got to quite quickly go down for that. Let's give it a few more taps. And train tap, tap, tap. But you have got to be careful though, because it's really easy to overcharge it, and then basically all hell breaks loose. So you've got to be quite sort of careful in the cab car end. It's really it's much easier driving from the other end, from the 101 end. Easy, really easy. But from the cab car end, there's a bit more difficulty. But weirdly, the cab car end is the only service which has like sort of 20-minute services. All of the loco end services are about an hour, well 50 minutes to an hour. So I don't know why there's short cab car services but not loco. That's the way it is. And that blurry trees. The game's playing up and that blurry cab textures there. It's like, really? Literally the main reason what puts me off this route is getting, you know, that's all blurry. The station signs will probably be blurry as well. The outside of the train will look a bit gooey. Look at the LZB, like the graph there, it's just all blurry. It's like, why is that a thing? I mean, this is PS5 Pro. You know, it shouldn't really be having these issues. So it's quite annoying and off-putting as well. I mean, look at all of the stuff, it's all just blurry. Unless it's sort of simulating some sort of visual, you know, squinting your eyes a bit or something. I doubt it. Fatigue simulation. Right, speed's coming down to 80. So we're just keeping it at what 50 we're going. Let's get up a bit more. Come on, bit of power. Cool. Tifa and Zadoste. Has that got 114? No, that's a 185. So why's the 114 then? The 114 just doesn't seem to appear. Again, I'll show you the timetable for this, the Expert 101 timetable. But it's a bit annoying that sort of slimmed down. There's the 80. Cool. We got a warning for there. 70. So we're going about 63 at the moment, so we're going a pretty nice speed. And yeah, then into Frankfurt, Main. So like a big horseshoe at the moment, or semicircle, so going all the way around. Yeah, all the way around. Just about to see that signal with the sun glaring on it. Over the river first. Luckily nothing's broken or faulted out yet. Still time for disaster. Look at all the track work. That's really, really impressive, the amount of tracks coming into Frankfurt. It's like, wow. And there's a warning for a 40 on that signal. Although you can barely see it in the sun. No, it's all blurry still. As we come into Frankfurt, even the skyscrapers are looking blurry now as well. So I really hope they can get that sorted. It's just like, why? Why is that happening? The skyscraper is blurry. I don't think there is any 114 in this timetable. Cool, so we had a warning for a 30. But yeah, this is Frankfurt main station. Cool. 146. Yeah, alright, there we go. Wonder if that one's waiting for us to go in. Oh, there's a 218. I haven't driven that in ages. We need to drive that train. 218, yeah. It only goes, what, Hamburg, Lübeck and Kinzigtalbahn, which are sort of two routes we don't really play. I don't think it really goes on to anything else. That's a cool train though. But we do need to do the 218. We'll have to do that at some point. Right, here we are. Just sort of sliver into the platform. Yeah, look at the amount of tracks and wires as well. Is that another 185? Another 185 over there. So the 114 just seems to sort of be non-existent within this timetable, unless it's set. Well, no, the 114 I think it still runs. I think the Kinzigtalbahn is modern day, or pretty much modern day. They're all blurry. We don't usually come up to the buffers in this. Usually you're playing Salzburg-Rosenheim where, well, there are no buffers. Be careful. Nice brake squirrel on this. Yeah, right, Seafa. Update. Blurry. Cool, well there we go. That is a service so long in the Expert 101. Very blurry Expert 101 Steuerwagen now. But that's that done. We can tick that off the list of things we've done. I know we're late as well. Oh, 2 minutes late. Oh, 3 minutes apparently. This goes to Hamburg Dam Tor. Oh, we got to lock the doors as well. Come on, Em. Look at it. What's going on? Really, really hope that gets sorted. Right, return to timetable. And let's see what you can do in the Expert 101 on this route. Which I mean, it's got a sort of a fair amount of services. Once it loads us out, which always takes forever. Come on. Do your thing quickly. Got chicken nuggets on the go. Getting there slowly. Right, so this is for the Steuerwagen. So those services there. And then for the Expert 101, it's those services there. So not many, but then sort of, you know, realistic, I'd imagine. Well, there we go. That is going to be it. And this is the Expert 101 timetable for the Kinzigtalbahn. So you don't get much. I mean, you can see the differences in trains. You get way less for some reason. But that's going to be it, everybody. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Links can be found in all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.